She'll, do a craft. She'll play with some of her, things in her room. And if she had her phone, and I think you and I know this, like sometimes when we don't know what to do, we pick up the phone, right? Like and instead of picking up a book or, going for a walk, the phone is always right there, and it's so easy to reach out and grab it when you don't have anything else to do. But then your life balance really suffers.
Yeah, I think there's going to be some definite challenges, and hopefully there'll be a way that we can adapt with this alpha generation and the generations that have followed them, who have had a phone in their hands to occupy them from basically the time they can hold something and push buttons. And we all know that kids love to push buttons, and I mean, it's all just, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, the generation's coming after, and it's like, wow, what do we do with all this information? And I'm happy that people are doing research on this to see. One of the things that studies have shown that kids are more likely to suffer depression for those who are consistently on their cell phones and those who are that have been told, there are limits. You have limits with screen time. But there's so many other aspects of this we have to look at, and if they're only focused on the small, minute details, the big ones get lost, and you almost have to have a combination of both, is what this study is saying.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, we do need, and again, it's the balance question, right? There may be nothing wrong with having children who can really zero in on those small details, but we also need children who grow up being able to see that big picture.
Hey, I thank you for being with us today, Sarah. Appreciate your comments on it.
You're so welcome.
Have a good day. Sarah Rosensweet with Parent Coach. You can check her out at sararosensweet.com. Yeah, so kids in this alpha generation, their brains are being rewired in the way they see the world. And when we come back, there was something else I wanted to comment on. Can you tell me if, this does not frighten you completely, this idea that is part of a generation of kids after 2010, even kids maybe a little bit older, has to do with relationships? And we'll get to that next.
Happy Friday, how may I help you?
Can I have a large dark roast double, please?
Large dark roast double?
Yes.
202, come on up.
We're deeply committed to the well-being of guests and staff. Be assured that safety measures are in place, including live streaming for gatherings and consultations in person, by phone, or online. We're here to help. Please call 519-735-2830 for more information.
Welcome to Ernie's TV. From furniture to appliances and electronics, there's so much more than just TV. Offering competitive pricing with free local delivery, set up the removal of your old items. Come visit us today at Ernie's TV in beautiful downtown Kingsville.
Hear that? That's the sound of Roll Up to Win, coming March 8th on the Tim Hortons app. In fact, that's a win. Oh, and another. You should get used to it, because this year, every roll wins, which means you could win Tim's Rewards, or coffee, or donuts, or a Fairmont Hotel getaway, or an all-new 2022 Volkswagen Taos. Play Roll Up to Win starting March 8th on the Tim Hortons app, where every roll wins. No purchase necessary, and April 5th. Terms apply. Visit rolluptowin.ca for full contest details.
Centennial Windows and Doors is celebrating 40 years. To celebrate, we're giving you 0% interest for 3 years. We manufacture our own line of award-winning windows and doors locally in Ontario, so you don't have to look far to get the best in windows and doors. Discover why Ontario homeowners have trusted us since 1981 and get 0% interest for 3 years. Visit centennialwindows.com for details. Centennial Windows and Doors, the best warranty, period.
We've been through pandemics, natural disasters, even wars, and we come through it stronger and closer together. AM 580 was made for you to remember the good times and the bad with songs that take you back. And AM 800 keeps you right in the moment with the news and information you need. AM 800 and AM 580, closer together.
A wise person once said, it's not where you live, but the people around you that matters most. At Seasons, staff genuinely care, providing convenient services and prioritizing resident safety without foregoing the fun. Better living, less worry. SeasonsRetirement.com. Stream AM 800 on the iHeartRadio app, featuring your favorite stations, custom radio, podcasts, and more. Always free. Download the iHeartRadio app today. constant digital exposure, almost from the time they were born, are the ones that they need to study, because their brains are being rewired the way they think. And I want to talk about how much time your kids get. Like, does that concern you? And I got a great text in, so I'll read this, and then there's something else I wanted to share with you really quickly, and you can respond via text or whatever. But somebody texted in and said, it's really a big difference for kids that have screen time all day, and my kids are from 2012 to 2018, and they only maybe get half an hour screen time a day, and I have a good friend, and her kids are the same age, and they get screen time all day whenever they want it. And what those kids are extremely shy. They don't want to be around people. They don't want to talk to you. You really can't have a good conversation with them. My kids love being around people, and they love having a conversation. So, yeah, I'm worried for kids that spend all their time on a screen. Absolutely. Now, here's the thing I'm talking about, too. And I don't know if you can tell me, is this something that you've already heard? Maybe it's a reflection of my age. I know two people who have referred to an online person as their boyfriend. They've never met. They've never met in person. They've never walked down the street and held hands. But I love him, and he's my boyfriend. And my head explodes when I hear that, because I'm like, no, you haven't even had any interpersonal communication with that person. You haven't seen. That to me is unbelievable, that this is where we are now. Yeah, I absolutely love him. You've never met him. Well, yeah, I do. We talk all the time. Online. And they live in a different country or a different state or a different province. But that's not your boyfriend, is it? Like, what am I missing? Does that not scare the bejesus out of you, that this is where we are with people? Somebody told me that, and I said, well, yeah, I love the tree in my front yard. It may not text back to me, but I love it. It provides me with leaves in the spring, the buds come out, and then it covers the front of my house with shade. And then it drops, we communicate, I can hug my tree. Doesn't mean I'm having a relationship with a tree. Oh my God. Somebody said, welcome to the new day, stop being so old. But does that not freak you out? How do you have that's not a relationship with somebody online who you never meet? You never meet them, and you're telling them that you love them. I don't know. It is. It's got to be my age, but I do not accept that. I do not accept. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that a kid who said to me, yeah, I've got a new girlfriend. How do you, oh, well, let's go out. Oh, no, we can't. They're only my girlfriend online. Maybe I can set up my phone when we go out for dinner, and, we can talk then, right? Like, what? Set up your phone. Yes, here, oh, honey, you're so funny. Here, let me give that little phone of mine a squeeze. Let me give my love a nudge. Oh, no, it's not even, like, I don't know if it's just me. So has anybody gone through this? Will you admit to it and say, yeah, that's what my kid's doing? Yeah. Yep. They have a girlfriend that lives in, 3 towns over. And I'm like, that it's then, people will become obsolete. Like, you won't even need to live in the same house. Maybe there are benefits to that. I don't know. So you have a digital relationship. Somebody said, yes, it is. It's completely normal. Sorry you don't comprehend how technology has drastically changed relationship and dating. Physical touch isn't everyone's love language. Well, it's not just about it. There's got to be a physicality to it. And people are talking about, if that's not the case, it's, you know, it's that sad situation. We're talking about the fact that people in COVID times when we're locked down, people aren't experiencing any type of human interaction. And it's who we are as humans. Now, if this continues on, we won't even need that. We're going to be morphed into humans that don't rely on any of that. But to me, I still think there needs to be some face-to-face communication. Otherwise, I mean, you could say, oh, I absolutely love somebody. Okay, great. Oh, yeah, we're getting married. My boyfriend, yeah, we're getting married. Yeah, he's in BC.